Hi, I'm Tinny from Any Bowl Design, and it's 9 o'clock, and I was getting ready for bed, and I got kind of hungry. So I decided to cook some pancakes. This is a pretty common occurrence. I do this, sometimes I'll do it 3 or 4 nights in a row. It's been a week since I've done it, but it's pretty common. One of the reasons is because this squirrel cage stove is just so easy to use and so much fun that I use it. Okay, Zeke, you're breaking up housekeeping. This squirrel cage stove is so much fun to use that I use it every chance I get, which isn't that often, and it doesn't make any difference whether you're using this squirrel cage stove here on this table or whether you're out somewhere in a shelter or in a tent or wherever cooking. The basic principle is the same. The only difference here is I'm up on a high table because my knees aren't that good, and I really can't squat down and get down on my hands and knees and cook on the ground, and it wouldn't really serve any purpose because the stove works just as good up here as it does on the ground. You know. And if it was outside and it was windy, I'd be using the windscreen, but personally, if it was windy outside, I'd get in somewhere out of the wind, either in the tent or in a shelter or something. Ooh, this is looking good. Yeah. Move the camera over so you can see this one. Yeah, that's bubbling nice. Look at that. Whoop. Fogged up my lens. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. The squirrel cage stove, in my opinion, is the best alcohol stove I have ever seen, and I think I've seen almost all of them at least once, maybe more. It's good enough so as I haven't really made any attempt to build or attempt to invent a better stove because I really can't find anything wrong with this one, and that's how I invent. I gotta let Zeke out just a minute. That's how I invent stoves, is I'll have one, and then I'll ask myself the question, okay, what is it about this, look at that, what is it about this stove that could be better? I mean, what is it that's not perfect? What could I change? When it comes to the squirrel cage, the answer is nothing. It's a perfect stove. I don't have any problem with it at all. For my type of cooking and my type of backpacking, this stove is as good as I can think of. I can't really come up with any better idea. You take that and this 1 egg wonder frying pan or a pot and some it's not butter. I can't believe it's not butter. Believe me, I can believe it's not butter. It's not butter spray, some good Maine maple syrup, and a Frisbee to eat out of. I'm using a paper plate, but if I was out backpacking, I'd be using a Frisbee. I think that's the best way to go. And look at that. It just works perfect. That's all there is to it. Perfect is usually good enough. Just a very nice setup that works great. I've been experimenting with different butters, and right now I'm using this one. I can't believe it's not butter is the name of it. I just call it not butter. And some maple syrup in an 8-ounce fuel bottle. And I believe that 8-ounce fuel bottle, that's worth knowing. The maple syrup in it has hardened up and the lid doesn't squirt anymore. That's worth knowing. And gotta have a spork here. Now, earlier today, I worked on the recumbent bike. I didn't attempt to build anything today. I spent the whole day going to yard sales, and then in the afternoon I worked on the recumbent bike. And I've got I've got a rolling chassis. I've got it up on the wheels. Wasn't easy, but I got that done. And the only thing that's holding me from going any further right now is I need the seat, and I don't have a seat for it. And I can't tell where everything's got to go until I have the seat and I can set in it, put the pedals on and pedal it. Then I know where everything goes, how high everything's going to be. And this is a very low to the ground bike. Ground clearance is only 3.5 inches, and it's designed to have a body on it. Well, wish you were here, guys, because these pancakes are fantastic. Wow. Very, very good. Wow, look at that. And now if you were out backpacking, you could be cooking pancakes up in the evening just like I'm doing right here. There's nothing different. You'd probably just be doing it on a lower surface. Yeah, no big deal. And I think probably after carrying a pack all day, they taste even better than they do to me right now. And I got to tell you, it tastes pretty good right now. Yes, I believe. Can't believe it's not butter, kind of has fumes and makes you cough a little bit. Wow. So tomorrow morning I gotta get up and build bongo high nipples. I think the last thing I built was QMHs, questionable mental health pots. I built 6 of those. And then I took a couple of days off. So I'm about, if I remember correctly, I'm about 10 orders behind right now. Beth is about 10 orders behind. So I think tomorrow I better start building again. But I have thoroughly enjoyed the vacation that I've had from these low orders. It's been nice. Put 10 miles on the recumbent bike today. I've been putting on 10 every day, sometimes 15. Last couple of days I've only put on 10 because I've taken all my spare time to work on the 3rd recumbent bike. And that's going to be something when I get it done. I want to put a plug in for Harris Cyclery in Newton, Mass, I think it is. Those guys, I ordered that 8-speed sternum archer rear hub. I ordered it, and I got it in the mail the next day, UPS. And then I emailed them and asked them about the getting spokes for it, because I wasn't sure exactly what took the spokes to spoke it into a wheel. And they emailed back and forth with me 3 or 4 times and found out what I was using for a rim and got all the information. Found the spokes and mailed those to me. And if it wasn't the weekend, I'd have those right now. That is a first-class, top-of-the-line, really good place to do business. Harris Cycle in Newton, Mass. Excellent place to do business with. I have very, very good success with them, and I'm going to buy all my stuff from them from now on. So enough of that. I'm going to eat my pancakes and go to bed. I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, have a really great day. Bye-bye.